Proverbs 31 and 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, the son of my womb, and what, the son of my vow? Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroys kings. Real men don't chase or pay women, simps do.
And get rid of everything. Get rid of all those domestic $10 hour chores she got to do every day. Bro, if I come in the house, I don't even want to see my wife folding clothes. Why you want to see your wife folding clothes for? Bro, she raising the baby, bro. Nah, you good. You good. They had enough of that. That's what I'm saying. They not their grandmothers, bro. Grandma. What grandmothers do on Sundays? The entire Sunday. They dedicate
cleaning, dishes, everything.
And for some reason, like, we just drag that on. We do. Like, we supposed to do that. And then we got some men out here who are saying, no, I can't marry her, bro. She don't cook and clean and what.
Right.
Nobody want to do that. First of all, our grandma ain't want to do that shit, bro. My grandma had 12 kids.
My grandma had 9.
Yeah, you see, and they had to do all that with 9 kids. Why you want to bring that traumatic experience to your wife to do the same thing? The thing is, that energy gonna come on to me. If she gotta cook and clean all day, I'm gonna come home after I just got finished working. I'm like, damn, bro, like, how can I fix this? And that's when I started hiring all the cleaners and all the people around the house.
And I think a lot of dudes don't realize that once you make a woman's life, especially if it's a woman that's really rocking with you, y'all for each other, once you make her life easier, we always talking about peace. We need peace of mind. She's gonna be that peace that you talking about once you make her life that simple and easy.
Yeah, but she can't be your peace if she just doing all these chores and shit, bro.
This is an example of a man that have a queen of spirit mindset. He pretty much took in the hedges away from around the woman. The man, we didn't make the Bible. The Heavenly Father gave us the instruction on how man should rule his house and how a woman shall operate within the house under the man. This man here, he wants to take the traditions of a woman for her job in the home, keepers of the home. He wanted to take that out the picture. But man, we still got to keep the old tradition of protecting, serving, going out there in the elements, to, bring home food, pay the house note, all the car notes and stuff like that, and she's supposed to just sit back and have a pretty much a idle mind. And when a person have an idle mind, the devil can come in there quickly and cause your woman, to sneak out on you. If she don't have nothing to do, she's going to find something to do because you took her responsibility of the home, from her because, you felt weak. Just because, she argued and bigger and put up a fight or whatever, arguing or whatever, that's her nature. She gonna do that regardless. So this man here, he pretty much, he's a simp. He bowed down to women. Again, let's go, and this is from a woman telling her son. It said in Proverbs 31 and 1, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him, what, my son, and what, the son of my womb, and what, the son of my vow, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that will destroy his king. If you don't have her in no type of control, just have her just foot loosing all through the house, no responsibility, you know, and I'm telling you, she's going to, she's going to tear down what you trying to build up for her. You trying to give her the luxury life. You putting on another bill for getting someone to clean the house, fold the clothes, cook and clean. You think that's her job. That's her duty. A lot of people might say, well, that's sexist. No. If she got a baby, listen, if she got a baby and he's not there, let's say that, he died or whatever, then what? She got to do it anyway. You know, too many men like him, try to make it so fucking simple, for these women, and it never works out. It always gonna fail at the end. You cannot keep a good thing going here in Babylon. This is not your rest. This is not your kingdom. We are under the curses. You're going to fall. Your relationship is going to fail if you're not in the truth. If all this, women pleasing and stuff like that, they will lose respect for you at the end of the day. It's just like a good kid, a good boy, making straight A's or whatever. He liked the girl, but the girl always go for who? The bad boy. The one that's going to cuss him out, the one that's going to beat up on her, the one, he's supposed to be tough in the game or whatever. But the good guy that smile and want to hold her hand and give her roses or whatever, to them, not all, but majority will look at that as being soft, lame. I don't think he can protect me. See what I'm saying? And this guy here, he's been, he's going against the will of the Lord. This is the Lord movie. This is the Lord world. This is how he want the women, to be, and man need to be, be the head of his family and dominant over his wife and children. But let's go to because he is, he's sounding very weak. He giving her just like the after 7, I give you the sun, the moon, the stars, and whatever. I can't remember the rest. And the rainbow, I guess. And she's still gonna take half of all your money at the end of the day because you trying to give her the world. No. A woman, she's your possession. Ecclesiasticus 36 and was it 24? So he that getteth a wife begin a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So she's supposed to be helping him. He coming home, he want his woman not to do shit, but help maid while she sit on her ass. That's not what it is. A woman, she's supposed to desire you as a husband, and he rules over. He don't want to rule over his woman. He want his woman to have her way. Like Burger King, have it your way. Genesis 3 and 16. We are not in the kingdom so that our women can just sit back and enjoy the fruit of salvation, that freedom. We're not there yet. So you women, you are still under the man. You are the helpmate to him and a pillar of rest. How can you be a pillar of rest and the average man, working a 9 to 5 job? She working a 9 to 5 job, and she got to come home and cook and clean. Y'all both take turns helping each other out in the house. But you women, you have to understand That's your domain, the home. You are supposed to be keepers of the home. But we know that we are in Esau kingdom that, they take two now, you know, because, certain women in the late 60s and 70s wanted to be, in the workforce. So now y'all got to, by y'all entering into the workforce, it made it difficult. Made it difficult on the single parent because y'all didn't want to be keepers at home. Y'all thought it was, you thought that your man was putting you in captivity. So that's the rebellion of a woman. You don't want to go by what the scripture says. Be keepers at home. No, but you want to go out there in them streets and prove that you can, that you can do what a man can do. There are certain things that, a woman can do, that a man can do, for as, typing, for as running, but the deal is we're gonna always have that edge. And that strength is one of those edge. That courage is one of those edge, you know. And there's a lot more, but it just um men like him, they want to go the way that the world look at it. It's a new thing. Isaiah 31 and 22, a woman shall surpass a man, and he's caught up in that. He figured, well, I don't want her bickering to argue with me, so I'm going to let her have her way. And listen, and that's not the right way. Because I'm telling you, sooner or later, she's not going to respect you. You being a yes man, yeah, dear, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to whatever. No, the old way is the best way. What is it, Jeremiah 6 and 16? That old way is what the Bible tell our women to be and how the man to be. Jeremiah 6 and 16, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and act of the old path. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul. But they said we will not walk therein. So he's not going to find rest because once he, paying all the bills and then have to pay for a maid, you're going to be constantly ripping and running, ripping and running, ripping and running. A hamster and a wheel going around and around in a circle while she's sitting on her ass. And then she's sitting back waiting for you to die so that she can bring another nigga in the house. Or that's if she already doing it. You, as a man, you support your family, you take care of your family, but don't run yourself in the ground. And too many men are doing that. And that's why, men normally die first before the woman. It says here, Ecclesiastes 33 and 19, give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee. So, you are making their life comfortable by, and you're just, you know, you just burning yourself out. You giving them power over you. And your woman, listen, she wanted to get out there and work. She wanted to be a career woman. If she didn't want to work, if she didn't want to be a career woman, she'll put that job down and stay at home with the kids and be under your rulership. But she choose to go out there and work, and then she come home, then she mad because she don't have the endurance of putting up with bullshit at the job, then have to travel home through all that traffic, and then looking at her paycheck at the end of the week, and then she frustrated because, she thought that she made enough, but she didn't. So women are not built like men. They're more emotional, and they take it the hardest. So the Heavenly Father placed women to be at home. Your job is to be keepers at the house, raise the kids, teach the kids, you know. But our men, just like this man here in this video right here,
Get rid of everything.
him, he want that new thing. You know, the woman shall surpass a man, and she's supposed to live a life in luxury. But as a man, no, 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 no. We don't change. We still got to continue doing this and that. You giving your strength to her, and once you give your strength to her, just like the king mother, you know, don't give your strength to women that takes away king, that destroys king. And he already destroyed because he wants to go that new way. He think it's cool. You know, he think he getting kudos from a bunch of women. Yeah, yeah, you right. Take care. But on the other hand, they'll jump in your face and disrespect you and call the police on you and throw child support on you after what all you have done. Forgive not thy son and thy wife and thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. So, you don't want to, you know, give, give your best and then they just trample over it, just listen, keep something for yourself. Don't let nobody just run over you, even your kids, your wife. It was something else I had in mind, just slipped my mind just that quick. Let's go to Proverb. Yeah, Proverb. And I'm going to play that video back over again because he's talking about that, she's tired and running her mouth, and she need to relax. And listen, hold on, let me go here first. See, it's an order to all this here. And we are under Yahweh. And whatever Yahweh tell us to do, we have to do it, right? It says here, 1 Corinthians 11, and 2, now I pray you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Shemashiach, and the head of woman is the man, and the head of Shemashiach is Yahweh. So the thing is, Yahweh is owned by who? Yahweh, because that's his head. And men, we are owned by Yahweh because Yahweh is our head. We got to do what he tell us to do, to be in obedience. And the woman, the head of the woman is the man, and she got to be what? Obedient to her husband. That's why I said in Ecclesiastes, I'll be saying it wrong sometime. 36 and 14. So a man, let me just go there. 24, I'm sorry. So he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. So the woman is under the possession of the man. We are under the possession of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is under the possession of Yahweh. So whatever the Heavenly Father say, Yahweh Shai does it. Whatever Yahweh Shai tell man, we do it. Whatever man's supposed to tell our women supposed to do it. Not no lip. So let me just go back and play this video again because he talking about The women shouldn't have to work and stuff like that at home, and she working the job.
Get rid of everything. Get rid of all those domestic $10 hour chores she got to do every day. Bro, if I come in the house, I don't even want to see my wife folding clothes. Why you want to see your wife folding clothes for? Bro, she raising the baby, bro. No, you good. We good. They had enough of that. That's what I'm saying. They not their grandmothers, bro. Grandma. What grandmothers do on Sunday?
See, that's the type of speech right there that's, that is crazy to me. Well, who gonna wash? Who gonna fold the clothes? Who gonna wash? If you take those chores from the woman out of the house, or what, you're gonna do them now? Is that's your position? You're gonna work and then you're gonna come home, fold clothes, wash, cook, and clean. I'm not saying that a man can't do that. A man, hell, I can do that, and I have done that. But the thing is, my job is to protect, serve, work, and take care of my family. Now, there's nothing wrong with you pitching in, helping out here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But a woman, her title is home. But if she choose to go out there in them streets and get a job, all right, she got the job, but her title is still at home. So you can't just sit up there and just take that away from her. Hell, Proverb 31 tells you that a woman, her duty is at home. And also Titus 2 and I think it's Titus 2 and 5. Says here to be discreet, watch her mouth, be cautious of what she say, chase, not having extramarital affair, dealing with other men when she have a husband at home. And when you take away those duties, her mind is idle, and she's going to get in something while you at work and try to make everything good at home and comfortable for her. And she gonna she gonna eventually step out on you. Keepers at home, that's where you're supposed to be. Keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of the Lord not be blasphemed. So the thing is, if the husband tell you, hey, this house needs to be cleaned up, you need to go clean it up. When your house shot tell us to go out there on the highway and byway, he didn't say we'd go out there one time a year or 3 times a year. You go out there every week. Or whenever, or whenever the Spirit put it on you to go out there on the highway and byway to do this work. And not to drop this plow. When we drop this plow, then here come your ass whooping. Here come your destruction. And the same for the woman. If she don't, do what the man tell her to do, then, in the ancient days, the woman, she got dealt with. In this day and time, our women choose to favor Esau, for their protection, and they favor to put her husband, her own man, behind bars. So you siding with the enemy, and the enemy did all types of horrendous stuff to you in slavery. But now that you think that you're free, you want to side with him just because you don't, just because you want to be in the same position as a man, because you love that power. You want to outdo a man, and that's not your position. That's not your position. Where was I? Okay, well, let's go. Let's go here. Proverb 31. And we're going to go, tell you what, no, I'm going to read it over here. Since he said that the women, that's of old. They don't need to be washing clothes and folding clothes, and he said something about the women, the older women, on the Sunday. That's all they did all day, wash and fold clothes. And he trying to make it seem like that's a bad thing. You want fresh, folded, no wrinkles, in your clothes. You know, you want that fold. You want your clothes to be folded and nicely put up. I guess either he gonna do it or he gonna pay somebody to do it. That's not. Listen, she using you for your money. You listen. There's no change for you. You still got to put up and shut up. But for her, she can just lay on the ass. Come on, man. Think. It says in Proverbs 31. We're gonna read it in the NLT. A wife of noble character, who can find a virtuous and capable wife. She is more precious than ruby. Her husband can trust her, and she will greatly enrich his life. How can this woman, uh, uh, this man here talking about his woman, how she going to enrich his life if he got to spend extra money to keep her comfortable on buying maids? Says here, she bring him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She find wool and flax and busy spins it. So she's working. She find wool and flax and busy spins it. She is like a merchant ship, bring her food from afar. She get up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her husband and plan the day's work for her servant girls. So she get up in the listen. She spin wool and flax. She making material. She go afar, bring home food. She get up early in the morning, fix breakfast, and she set out daily plans for the young female servant to do what they got to do. Check this out. 16. She goes to inspect a field and buys it with her earning. She plant a vineyard. This woman spend her whole money on the field, and she plant whatever she want to plant in the vineyard, wine or whatever. She's working. This man right here, check this out. I'm gonna let you hear it again. He, this man here said this is the women of old. He don't want no woman like that. He want this woman to sit back and relax, like she in the kingdom or something, but you still in hell, son.
Get rid of everything. Get rid of all those domestic $10 hour chores she got to do every day. Bro, if I come in the house, I don't even want to see my wife folding clothes. Why you want to see your wife folding clothes for? Bro, she raising the baby, bro. No, you good. You good. They had enough.
See, he's contrary to the Bible. He don't understand. He want to work himself into the dirt. No, you don't do that. There's nothing wrong with helping your wife, but the thing is, that's her duty. That's her job. You see, I'm reading in Proverbs 31. This virtuous woman is listen. There's not a lot of virtuous women in this world. We're gonna get that on the other side. He just have that queendom spirit. He has been beaten and destroyed by women because he want to hold on to that good thing, that special thing, in his life that making him, feel good at night, and he don't want to let that go. You know, and he just, as I say, he's whooped. He's a tender dick or whatever. He's a simp. Because the deal is, if you got a woman, you're gonna tell her, listen, if you're gonna stay in here, you gonna have to clean up, or else you're gonna get out. I'm paying the mortgage, I'm paying the vehicle insurance and stuff like that. Your job is to take care of the house, buy groceries, you know, cook and clean. You know,
that. That's what I'm saying. We not they not their grandmothers, bro. Grandma. What grandmothers do on Sunday?
See, and grandmothers, the aged woman is supposed to show the young woman how to do these things. I guarantee you, if he ran across a woman that had this Proverb 31 virtuous woman ability to do this, he will be praising this woman. He wouldn't be sitting down talking about, man, I don't want my woman to do this. Now he'd be enjoying it. He'd be loving it. But he's so beat and destroyed, and he trying to hold on to the woman, he bow down and say, baby, I'm get you some maid so that you ain't got to do anything. Now, don't get me wrong, you a millionaire. You got a lot of money. Yeah, you can do that, but I'm telling you, the respect that she gonna have for you, she ain't gonna have it. Because I mean, seriously, she's not gonna have no respect for you. She gonna use you as to, to her, you gonna be looked at as the money man. That's it. Because guess what? You got to stay gone working in order to afford all that she want to make her comfortable. You got to stay working.
The entire Sunday, they dedicate
cleaning, dishes, everything.
And for some reason, like, we just drag that on. We do. Like, we supposed to do that. And then
see, and the thing is, they not even thinking their mothers did that. Their mother fold their clothes. Their mother cooked for them. Their mother cleaned up behind them. When they came home from school, hopefully, I don't know their mothers or whatever, or their household, the house probably was kept up. I'm sure if it was a man in the house, I'm sure that their father had their women, to clean the house, to cook and to clean. But now these new, as they say, YNs, this younger, generation or whatever, they don't have no understanding. A man have a job to do and a woman have a job to do.
We got some men out here who are saying, no, I can't marry her, bro. She don't cook and clean and what.
Right.
Nobody want to do that. First of all, our grandma ain't want to do that shit, bro. My grandma had 12 kids.
And that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. What do you mean she didn't want to do that? If she didn't want to do that, she wouldn't have no kids. Because kids come with what? Responsibility. You got to clean up behind those kids. Talking about she didn't want to do it. Hell, if she didn't want to do it, she wouldn't lay down with your grandpa and make those babies. You need to sit down and go talk to your grandma and see what you saying is really true. Because I believe not. Because if she didn't have them kids, you wouldn't be sitting in that seat. 12 kids. One of those 12 kids that your grandma had was either from your father or from your mother. That's what I'm saying. Out of those 12 kids that she had, either, that's your mother, or that's your father, mother that you talking about. And if it wasn't for grandma and grandpa having them 12 kids, your ass wouldn't be right there speaking.
From behind nine.
Yeah, you see, and they had to do all that with 9 kids. Why you want to bring all that traumatic experience to your wife to do the same thing? The thing is, that energy gonna come on to me. If she gotta cook and clean all day,
Listen, time was different. People had large families, especially in the South, because they didn't have benefits like they have today. You had women and men, had to have large families because they lived off the farmland. So they had 12, 15, some I know had 20, 21, 22 kids. So that when mama and daddy get old, if they, they in their 80s or whatever, then their kids would take care of them and continue, continue on with the family. That's why, they had so many because, like I said, they didn't have the benefits of welfare and leaning on the government for help. You had to get it out the dirt. So now, you know, these women, they have help. They got all the help in the world, all the benefits in the world. And here come you, right along with all the benefits in the world, that she can just pick, with the snap of her finger, I want that, and the government gonna give it to her. Especially if she got a child. Then here you come, government just making her lazy. Now here you come, taking the duties away from her by setting up maids. This is you making her and her kingdom already, her queendom already. I meant to say, but that's not the way it's designed. It's designed the way the Heavenly Father set it up. Going back to Him, Proverbs 31 and 6. We'll start back at 16. She goes to inspect a field and buy it. With her earnings, she plant a vineyard. 17. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. He don't want his woman to be a hard worker. He want his woman to be soft. That's not the, no, let me back up. Yes, you do want your woman to be soft, but when it come down a Proverbs, type woman, you want a woman that can get it. You want a woman that can, if you fall, she able to take care of you. You know. So it says here, 18. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamp burned late into the night, so she burning in the wee hours of the night, trying to make sure that everything is right. Everything is is under control. Says here 19. Her hands are busy spinning threads. Her finger twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor and open her arms to the needy. So she's a giver. She ain't at home, just sitting there on her ass. She's doing something. And I'm telling you, that guy right there, it's gonna come. If he got any fiber of a man in him, it's gonna come to him and he gonna say, man, listen, I done had enough. Because believe me, she gonna be popping off at the mouth, talking about I wanna go over here, I wanna go over there, and you working all this time trying to make sure she okay and you tired. You don't want to go nowhere, and then soon you raise your voice or get frustrated, then she gonna raise her voice and she gonna try to match up with you. She gonna get in your face, and then that's when it's gonna really click. Then you gonna be like, hell, I'm doing all this and you jumping up at me. No, get your ass and get on out. That was gonna happen next. If he have any type of fiber of a man in him, he's going to put that little lazy thing out. 21. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. So she gonna make sure that there's coats, there's wool socks, gloves, mittens, or whatever, caps, wool cap for your head. She gonna make sure that okay, I've been sewing, with this spinner, with the flex and the wool, and I'm gonna make all these warm clothing because winter is coming. I will make sure that everybody is prepared. 22. She make her own bedspread. She dress in fine linen and purple gowns. You got the women today. They wearing a miniskirt that come right up below the vajayjay. But you despise the women of old, talking about they don't like living like that out there, and I don't know why they had to put up with that. No, that's bullshit. But you rather put up with the bullshit that you see today. At least the women back then had more integrity of how they looked and dressed. They didn't have all that makeup and stuff on and eyelashes and weaves and showing their body off like they do today. "23, her husband is well known at the city gates where he sit with the other civic leaders." And that's probably because, you know, how sometimes you might be going to work. I'm just giving out an analogy. You going to work and your lunch bucket is always full of goodies. You got your sandwich, you got your juice or your milk or your soda or whatever. She always have a meal. Your lunch bucket is always full and smelling good all the time. And people at the job, men at the job, be like, "God damn, boy, she be packing you down. The food smell good, boy, she be treating you right." You know, and so you be like, "Man, my woman, man, she loved me. She set me off. She helped me. What's the word I'm trying to get? She keep me. Oh man, what's the word I'm trying to fit in? She made sure that I'm taken care of. I ain't got to worry about nothing. When it come down to food, I got plenty of it. And when I leave here, I leave I leave the job with food still in my container. So the guys at the job know what type of woman he got. That she's a good woman. So that's what it's saying right here. 23. Her husband is well known at the city gates where he sit with the other civic leaders. So they know that this man has a wife that cares for him. You know, very much. 24. She make belt lining garments. She makes belted lining garments and sash to sell to the merchant. That sash is like a long ribbon that go across your shoulder, down towards your waist. Almost like if you some type of high class official, or you like you see like Miss Universe or whatever. She have that slash that go from her shoulder down to her hip, like Miss Universe or whatever. 25. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. You know, she's she's pretty much she's a woman that shall be honored. She's filled with dignity, strength, and she laugh without fear of the future. She ain't worried about tomorrow. Because she know that, she know by her being obedient to her husband, the Lord got her. You know, it says here, when she speak, her words are wise, and she give instruction with kindness. So when she speak with caution, not to offend or hurt anybody's feeling. She know how to deaden their tongue. Because their tongue is very powerful. It contains life and death. 27. She carefully watch everything in her household. That woman that he's talking about, she ain't watching nothing. If she were watching something, she'll be cooking and she'll be cleaning. She'll be putting stuff in order. How is she going to watch something if she just sitting on her ass looking at TV? And then, and then when she gain weight, because she's sitting on the ass. She have nothing to do. Just pick up a plate and go straight to the bedroom. She gained some weight. Then what you gonna do when that shape is gone? Cooking and cleaning and moving around in the house, that helps with your weight. Keep your weight somewhat kind of balanced. But if she's sitting at home after work, ain't doing anything, got the maid cooking for her. But like I said, if you got the money, hey, so well, do it. But is it going to be some consequences at the end of it? There going to be some issues. Just believe that. (27) again, she carefully watches everything in her household and suffered nothing from laziness. So, she don't put up, she don't deal with laziness. Once she sleep, get her energy, 8 hours or whatever, she get up. She don't put forth, she don't like laziness. No, let's get this here out the way. We don't have time. Let's get out the way so that we ain't got to come back to it. 28, her children stand and bless her. Her husband praise her. So that's the type of honor that she get from her husband and her kids. They respect her, they love her, they honor her. 29, there are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. And especially that woman that he's talking about. Yeah, she's in last place for all things. For speaking, for not washing clothes, for not being keepers of the house, for not raising her children. Because her children gonna see mama just sitting on her ass, especially if she got a daughter. You showing your daughter a bad example. Because now when she get older, she gonna think, well, if I get a man, he need to make enough money so that we can get a maid and put in his house. And that's gonna be a problem. She ain't gonna learn how to cook, clean, because her mama ain't cooking and mama ain't cleaning. You can't be spoiling these kids. You can't be spoiling your woman. Because I'm telling you, if something happened, that man unalive, get unalive or die or whatever, it's going to be hell on his wife. And I'll take a virtual woman any day over, some woman working a career job and don't want to do shit. What man want a lazy woman in the house? You doing all the work and she just sitting there complaining. 30, charm is deceptive. Beauty does not last. That's true. A woman who fear the Lord will be greatly praised. See, and that's what you need. You need a woman that believes in this truth. You get a woman that believes in the truth, she ain't gonna sit back and let you bring a maid in the house. No, a woman don't trust another woman in her house, especially a maid or some, or another woman. They rather go ahead and let, because the deal is your home is your business. Your home is your domain. You don't want people to come in your house and your house is not clean and they put your house out in the streets. How nasty you live. So as a woman and a man, I say this too. Y'all both keep your house clean. But like I said again, woman, that's your domain. You can't get mad at me for saying it. It's the Lord. The Lord saying it. You want me to show you where he said it at? Let's go back. He said it right here in 27, Proverbs 31 and 27. She carefully watched everything in her household. Let's go to this here. You already know where I'm going. Titus 2 and says here 5, to be discreet, chaste keepers at home. There you go. There you go. So you can't get mad at the messenger. Let's go back, Salakia. Let me end this. Come on. Come on, Proverb. Where you at? There you go. Okay. I guess I just finish it off on this. I was reading the NLT, wasn't I? Yeah, sure. What happened? Okay. Come on. Lord have mercy. So it says here, 31, this last one right here. Reward her for all she have done, least her deeds publicly declare her praise. So I'm gonna end it right here. This young man here, he just, he's defeated.
If she got to cook,
He's defeated by a lot of women. I'm gonna say that here. He has been destroyed by a lot of women. I'm gonna end it right here. Shalom.
clean all day. I'm gonna come home after I just got finished working. I'm like, damn, bro, like, how can I fix this? And that's when I started hiring all the cleaners and all the people around the house.
And I think a lot of dudes don't realize that once you make a woman's life, especially if it's a woman that's really rocking with you, y'all for each other, once you make her life easier, we always talking about peace. We need peace of mind. She's gonna be that peace that you talking about once you make her life that simple and easy.
Yeah, but she can't be your peace if she just doing all these chores and shit, bro.